I'm telling you the truth when I step into the booth.
From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, the show brings you game one of a big 4-game set. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
Took a few L's, but I turned them to W's, so I'm winning it. Yeah, I'm really on the grind. 247, 365. And you know what it's like. 247, 365. Hustling, really, man, I gotta get mine. 247 to the 365. So what you know about life? 24/7 to the 36.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. What do you have on him?
Well, a real rough one last time out. Only lasted an inning, so he's pretty fresh. So expect him to be on his game in this one.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
C.J. Abrams.
And this 4-game set is underway. Foul ball there. Got him. One gone here.
Batting second, left fielder James Wood.
As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Jacob Young.
Well, Boog, you know I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it. And if he does, I think even you are going to be really impressed because he can really impact the game with his wheels, and you like guys that can score, he's definitely able to do that.
Now here is James Wood, and he went around. Rule to swing. Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. Line to left. He's there. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ruiz measures 6 feet even, 240 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Ruiz stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So runner at second, 2 down. Joey Wiemer getting ready to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Man at second.
No, that's out.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one carrying. Grabs it right up against the wall. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. Phillies coming up to hit, no score. Back here in Philadelphia, today's starting pitcher, Brad Lord. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Bryce Harper to the plate. Another solid power season. Harper matched a homer in his last game. Schwarber aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And Harper down on strikes. Okay, let's check out the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent.
No, ball.
And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Man at first, one away. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Bounces out at second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Young on the move. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. The Phillies turned away their first time around. Inning number 2 coming up from Citizens Bank Park. No score. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we move ahead to the top of the 2nd now. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals.
Ball.
Line drive, and that's a base hit. And a man aboard.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now it's the DH, Dalen Lyle. Swinging a foul straight back. No score here in the 2nd.
Ball.
Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
And a
That's
ball
the ball
evens the
low.
count.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Off balance speed. There's one.
Hey,
On to
you beat it
first.
up.
Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
One out man at first. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. Luzardo
Hey!
keeping him close.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun. Young went deep in his most recent game. On the ground,
That's a
right
foul ball.
side, and that's a foul ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The 0-2. And that one
That's the
almost
ball.
hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one
Ball.
misses. And now 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Three and two now. And ball
Nope,
four
ball
to
four.
aboard.
Take your base.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
And here is Nasim Nunez.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just one hit in his last 5
That's
games.
the ball.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Two on, one out. Fastball
Yeah!
for a strike. And the count even 1-1.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's
Ball
not going to
outside.
swing that early in the count.
Strike two. And the sweeper is off the plate. Brady House in the on-deck circle for the Nats. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Up now for Washington, Brady House. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. And that is out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Two on, 2 outs. In the air, right field. Garcia gets there. He's under it. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left on. Down to the bottom of the 2nd. No score.
That's that RMG. Whoa, wait. My whole team. Oh, wait. We don't need no play. Shoot like Z. Whoa. Big old teams with the team. Had a steam for.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto.
Wood!
On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Quick toss to first. Realmuto back in there.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Just
That
missed.
missed. That's a ball.
On a strike. The pitch. Realmuto gets his lead at first with nobody out. Just missed. Realmuto runs. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now it's Alec Bohm.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
The 1-0. Misses
Nope,
just
ball.
off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Realmuto runs. Fires to first in time.
Batting 7, right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
And now for the Phillies, Adolis Garcia. Garcia with a homer in his last game. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Man on second, 2 down. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The Phils with a chance to score first as we play game 1 of this 4-game series.
Ball.
And that just misses.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a payoff pitch. On the ground right side.
Foul.
And foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
Off the chain, off the hook. Go to work, baby, cook. Just be great, keep them shook. Make them watch, make them look. Let them know you the one. Still in light like a crook. Hottest under the sun. Make them watch, make them look.
Hee-haw.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
The shortstop takes the ball. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Nationals, left fielder James Wood.
Now the number 2 hitter, James Wood. He's 0 for 1. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
That's low. That's a ball.
Top of the 3rd, no score.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off the throw. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Doubled his first time. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Just off the inside edge. Runner takes off, and there's a foul ball. Wood, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Center field. De La Cruz under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Washington, right fielder Joey Wiemer.
Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Joey Wiemer. Fly to left his first time. Step off throw to first.
Hey!
And he's back safely.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Dylan Moore. There's a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
That misses. Ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Brian De La Cruz now at the plate. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. That one ripped right center field. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. So now back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Phillies.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Ball.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Now one
Outside.
miss.
That's a ball.
Stays alive. Swung on, belted. Wiemer ranging back. Holy Toledo! Kyle Schwarber goes deep. His 39th home run of the season. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. No, Boone, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Harper in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. Harper with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. And a 1-0.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
2 runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Turner now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one fouled off. Pitch is in there. That is strike 2.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
And the 0-2. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the start of the inning. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals.
Well, these Nats, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Ah, that hit him.
That got him. Take your base.
The leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So now the DH spot, Dalen Lyle. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The 0-2. And there's a ball.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Ball!
In the dirt. Chaparro gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one misses, and it's 3-2. Left field. That one is foul, and he'll see another.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
This one in the air, center field. De La Cruz should have this one, and there's one down.
Up next for the Nationals, center fielder Jacob Young.
One out man at first. Next to hit for the Nats, Jacob Young worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Check swing, and he went 0-1. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Nasim Nunez will hit next. His first at bat was a strikeout. late with the swing there.
Ball, that's outside.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Third baseman, Brady House.
Next to hit for the Nats, Brady House. Flied to right his first time. And that drops in for a strike. That's a ball.
That's a ball.
Tried to attack with the sweeper. Swings through that one out in front that time.
That's a ball down.
First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Next one
That
just
missed. That's a
misses.
ball.
Full count now.
That's a really good take.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Here comes the runner. Fires to the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. And it's a 1-run game.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Fastball for a strike. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in Philadelphia, bottom 4, JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies.
Well, these Phillies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That's in there. That's strike 2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Phillies, third baseman, Alec.
And here comes Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner around second. The throw to third. In there safely.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runners in the corners here, 1 away. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies.
Ball, that's in.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Movement in the bullpen. Drew Smith preparing to come on if needed. Poulin, the lefty, warming up as well. Runners at the corners, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one fouled hard the other way. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Two on, one out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike three.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Here's Dylan Moore. Fought off foul. Two on, two outs. And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Phillies leave a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
I can see it in their conscience, and I know they all watch. I've been balling since the YMC. Hey, know the word.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We go to the top of the fifth. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Some stirring in the bullpen for the Phillies. Zach McCambley, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Banks also getting ready. Next offering is fouled back. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Keibert Ruiz digs in now. A 2-run double, and he is flied to center field.
Hoo-yah!
Ripped, but it curls foul. Sets him down on strikes. Strikeout number 8.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
And now here is Joey Wiemer. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. This one in the air, center field. De La Cruz settles under this one, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Nats 1. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show.
Yes, baby, eyes wide.
Back at Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Brian De La Cruz stands in for the Phillies.
Nope, ball. That's a ball.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's already homered in this game.
Ball inside.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Inside, almost got him. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. So now, with one away and a man at second, here comes Bryce Harper.
He's been hotter than a car seat in July in Phoenix, but today he's got the AC on blast, Boog. We're not seeing the same mojo in the box, but just takes one swing to get back on track.
Man at second. And a foul ball. Off the mark
ball,
there.
That's down.
Ball 2. And a big swing and a miss. Next one
ball,
is off
out.
the play. Ball 3. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One out, the runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Out towards right center field. Weimer on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop Trey Turner.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Brad Lord out of the game, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Drew Smith.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Here's Trey Turner. And that's off
inside. That's
the
a ball.
Inside edge. And that is ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That one
No, that's inside.
Look out. Just missed.
Ball.
JT Realmuto on deck for the Phillies. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That one 95 to finish him off. So a strong showing there from the Nats bullpen. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 2 and the Nats 1. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast.
My gameplay is dangerous and lethal. This Grand Theft Auto San Andreas with Chicos. Simply unbeatable, that's just my ethos. Characteristics, I'm love to the Migos. Bougie, I can't speak my lingo, but no, I stay hitting like Locos Doritos. My swaggin'.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Zach McCambley.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Well, one-run game. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals. Ball one
That's
there.
the ball.
Swing and a ground ball. Turner slings to first in time.
Up next for Washington, the designated hitter, Dalen Lyle.
And now Dalen Lyle.
Come on, Phillies. Hey!
Pitch backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
The 0-1. And that one wrapped foul. Up the middle, and that one handled. Throw to first is in time.
Up next for Washington, center fielder Jacob Young.
So up next, Jacob Young. A strikeout and a walk. That one missed.
That's a ball.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
On the ground, right side. The throw to first, and that is that. Nothing doing for Washington. They're down 2-1.
This first class, this ain't roll call. Say I switched up, say I'm closed off. Wasn't friends back then, I don't know y'all. Remember you never bet on me then.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Fly ball down the line. Weimer, long run. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And now for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa.
Hee-haw!
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. Hit in the air, center field. Young has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Phillies, third baseman, Alec.
Down the third baseman, Alec Bohm, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball, right field. Weimer moving under it. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 2-1.
I stomp on comp and I rip the jam. MC Revenge is who I am. My rock leads with the crease. Adidas on my feet. And my rock Z.
Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the 7th. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So digging in, Brady House.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Hee-haw!
Hit softly on the ground to third. Slinging it to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Zach McCambley is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Brad Keller.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Back to the top of the order. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. 0 for 3 in this one. That one misses.
No, that missed.
And that's ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. So they've still got both their challenges.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
That
Breaking
got him.
ball,
Take
and
your
that
base.
got him.
Up next for the Nationals.
Here's the left fielder, James Wood.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up. But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
The Phillies trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
So the tying run at second. And a swing and a miss there. That one not close. Full count now. Keibert Ruiz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Now there's a bullet down the line.
Foul.
And it's just foul. That was close. Runner at second, 2 down. And he walked him.
Ball 4, take your base.
Go-ahead run is on base.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. 1 for 3. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just off the inside edge. Two on, 2 outs. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Late swing, foul to the left. Almost got him. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. So the Nats leave a pair, and they trail it here 2-1.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. P.J. Poulin.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Well, one-run game. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies.
Adolis Garcia.
Hee-haw! That missed. That's a ball.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And now for the Phillies, Dylan Moore. Ball 1, no strikes.
Outside.
The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Griff McGarry up and throwing. Strike 2.
That's inside. Ball.
Swings through it for the K. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective.
For the Phillies, Center fielder.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Brian De La Cruz. He's 2 for 2.
That's a ball. That's inside. Ball.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they still lead it 2-1.
Here comes the mic when I come through. Get up, stand up, get things better. Nothing's gonna change if you give up. Say what?
Back here in Philadelphia for the top of the 8th, Joey Weimer digging in for the Nationals. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And here's the first baseman, Andres Chaparro. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Got him swinging for the K.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. He's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone. Sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
One out man at first. Now it's going to be Dalen Lyle. And fouled off. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. The Nats with the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 down.
Up next for Washington, center fielder Jacob Young.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Brad Keller gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So they turn to their closer, Joan Duran.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Young in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. In the air to left center, De La Cruz on the move to the gap. And that's the third out. So a job well done from the Philly bullpen that time. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Phillies 2 and the Nats 1. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Griff McGarry.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
So now here's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. His 2-run homer back in the 3rd was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Hee-haw! That's a ball. Outside.
Man, that got him square in the mask. The 1-2. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Another homer. Home run number 40 on the year. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-1.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Harper at the plate now. That's ball 1.
You know, these Phils really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers paint a pretty clear picture. The offense likes playing with fire today. 7 of their hits have come off of fastballs, so that tells me their timing is pretty locked in right now.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
So with that fastball approach in mind, it'll be interesting to see if we see any adjustments in terms of the pitch calling. And clearly there's been a need to mix it up a little bit more than they have.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Turner.
That's the ball. That's
with
down.
one away as he takes ball 1. This to third. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher J.T.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it is J.T. Realmuto. That one way inside. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Phillies add another on this solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We go to the ninth. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. In there at the knees.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That one gets down for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Brady House, the next to hit. And there's a ball. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. The tying run at the plate.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
Now here's a flare off the bat and a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams. Late on that fastball. And that one upstairs, ball 1. The 1-1. Just
nope,
missed.
That's outside. Ball.
Check swing, no appeal. 3 balls and a strike. The Phils trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the 9th. This one in the air center field. De La Cruz gets under it, brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Up next for the Nationals, left fielder James Wood.
James Wood getting ready to hit. Out to center. De La Cruz under this one. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. In to score from third. And now they trail by 1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now a chance for Keibert Ruiz as the Nationals are down to their final out.
No, that's down. Ball.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. High fly ball out to left field. Moore should have this one. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies strand the tying run on base to win.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Let me talk to you. I ain't trying to do too much. I'm trying to stay tapped in, yeah. Chasing you up on me, distractions, yeah. Connected, I'm obsessed with manifesting. The guest list, I'm only worried about my checklist. Probably spent 6 on my family's expenses. Money made the memory, so I do not regret. Feeling like I'm God's best investment. I don't got no time to pass it. Paris Fashion Week, they asking me if we can who the best is. What's the metric? Yes, it's me. Going crazy.